inherited my grandparents' $900,000 estate. I quietly moved it into
Tired laughs that comes out when you realize someone really doesn't know how far you've outgrown them. I took the note inside, scanned it, and added it to the file. But I also made a decision right then. I wasn't just going to defend myself anymore. I was going to push back. Tyler was already being looked at for real estate fraud. But Sonia pointed out that if we could prove intentional malice or harassment, we could escalate things. And while criminal courts would do their part, there was another arena where Tyler could really be hurt. His credit, his record, his job. He'd recently landed a position at a boutique real estate firm, one of those flashy places that put more effort into their Instagram account than their compliance policies. I did a little digging of my own and found out they prided themselves on transparency and ethical property transfers. Which made me wonder, would they be proud of someone who tried to steal a house with forged paperwork? But I didn't act impulsively. I waited, because then something strange happened, something I hadn't anticipated. My cousin Megan, who I hadn't spoken to in years, reached out to me out of the blue. She messaged me on Facebook. Hey, can we talk? Your mom's been calling people in the family saying some things. I figured I should let you know. We met for coffee the next morning. Megan was always the no-nonsense one. Straight shooter. And that hadn't changed. She showed me texts, voicemails, even a group chat with 2 of our other cousins. Turns out, my mother had started spreading a story. According to her, I had manipulated Grandpa in his final years, convinced him to change the will while he was mentally declining. She even hinted that I'd taken advantage of him, emotionally, legally, maybe even medically. It was an all-out smear campaign. I felt sick. That's when I knew this wasn't about the house anymore, or the money, or even Tyler. This was about control. My mother couldn't stand that I'd said no, that I'd protected something, anything, from her grasp. And now she was going to try to ruin me for it. Megan looked at me across the table and said, I don't believe her. Neither do Jamie or Chris. But she's not going to stop. She's calling everyone. I nodded slowly, heart beating harder than I wanted it to. Thanks for telling me. I didn't sleep much that night. Because that was the moment I realized. If she was willing to lie to the entire family about me, to assassinate my character just to pressure me into giving up what was legally mine, then I had to be willing to finish this. Not just for me, but to make sure she and Tyler never did this to anyone else again. And what I did next, let's just say it didn't end with lawyers. I spent the next 2 days in my study, planning. By now, the trust was protected from any legal angle. That part was secure. But their smear campaign was already infecting the extended family. My cousin Megan's warning had come just in time, but the damage was spreading fast. I started getting vague texts from distant relatives. Things like, just wanted to check in, or heard some stuff. Hope it's not true. It was clear my mother had been busy. She wasn't just trying to take the estate. She wanted to destroy my reputation so thoroughly that no one would ever believe my side of the story. And if I let that happen, I knew what would come next. Pressure from relatives, whispered guilt, gaslighting from every corner of the family tree. Eventually, they'd try to force me to be the bigger person and hand over something for the sake of peace. I could see the trap they were setting. I wasn't going to walk into it. So I built my own. Sonia, my attorney, helped me prepare a legal declaration, a statement of facts supported by all the evidence we'd gathered. The forged title application, the fake notary stamp, the letters, the attempted property seizure.